Happy Friday. How are you guys doing today? It's so good to be inside right now because it's really super cold outside. We're having like a blackberry, strawberry, cherry, some sort of winter. I don't always get all that straight all the time. Um, but I figured I'd come live and say hi and put on a little bit of a face. Um, and chit chat with some folks. If you are here, say hi when you pop on. Feel free to sprinkle me out. Um, and if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I need to get a drink. So it's very, very dry. Well, the last time that I went live, I was kind of in the middle of a bit of a, oh, hello, Miss Bridget, a bit of allergic reaction to a thing I had, a procedure, but that's all better now. Very, very good and all that. Um, and good morning, Miss Michelle. How are you? So happy to see you. Uh, so things are doing like really great as far as is concerned. The allergy went away and the Benadryl did its job. Um, but I'm gonna start by getting my hair up out of my face a little bit. I should have done this probably before I got on here. But I've been using the balsam stuff on Roderick still. I wanted to tell y'all that it still works. It's still working. It's working even more. Like the more you put on it, the more intense the heat is that you get out of it. My hair is getting so long. Okay, it all of this, all of this. Now this won't reach, but I've been using the garlic and capixul shampoo. All of this from here down was shaved. Um, I've been growing it about 3 months. I've been using the garlic and capixul shampoo for two. It was shaved. You never get that much growth that quickly. Not unless you're taking loads and loads of vitamins and all sorts of stuff. So I'm here to tell you that the garlic and capixul shampoo, it works really well. Makes your hair super soft, super healthy. Of course, I've stopped coloring mine, which also makes it super soft and super healthy because I'm not killing it. But it's working, and so is for Roderick's neck pain that he's dealing with, and he's at physical therapy right now, getting all that worked out. So I want to go ahead and start with my. I'm going to do my age reverses. I've already used my witch hazel, and we'll clean my face and use my witch hazel. You got any big plans for the weekend, you guys? I don't. Not really. I'm going to use the Age Reverses eye cream. Oh, my fingers are cold. It feels so good. Goodness gracious. Let me get a little bit more. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna get my jade roller and roll my face after I put this on. I feel so good. My eyes are a little bit puffy today, and it's probably because I'm getting over that allergic reaction and stuff. But I also I got my first vaccine shot yesterday. Hi Ruthie, how are you doing? Miss Beautiful. I'm glad you came by. Um, so I got my Moderna shot yesterday. Um, I'm super allergic to everything, so I was a little bit, well, actually, really, really kind of scared. And even when I went in there, I cried and everything, girls. It was crazy. Just because using my jade roller. Hi, Kelly. I'm so glad you're doing good, Ruthie. I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. This just feels so good, and I'm a little bit puffy, so I'm just gonna roll my eye out. Spread the love of that little age reverses cream a little bit all over my face. um, but while we were there, hello, Kelly. How are you doing? I'm glad you stopped by. While we were there, I didn't have a allergic reaction, I wouldn't say, um, to the shot. My body just reacted funny towards it. And the nurse there, she was super supportive and everything. How are you doing today, Kelly? I'm glad you stopped by. Hello, Miss Tina. The nurse was super supportive, because I was a little bit scared. And um, so that just felt really good and helps with puffiness, gets collagen flowing under your skin, wakes up everything. It's kind of like in the old days, or your grandma would always say, brush your hair before you go to bed. The women would sit and brush their hair like 100 strokes every night, and it would make it grow long and stay healthy and all that. Well, it's kind of like that. It like it's like brushing your face 100 strokes. It makes all the blood flow and makes everything all happy. So that's why I really like using it, and I keep it wrapped in some peppermint oil, because that helps with my sinuses, my headaches, my everything. It just helps me relieve lots and lots of things. I'm gonna try to move this little thing over here. Hello, Miss Tina. How are you doing today? I'm just doing some face stuff right now. I'm gonna put on my calendula cream. We're gonna do a quick little look. I don't know. I'm gonna use some of my brushes that I got, and I'm gonna kind of leave it up to you guys um, as to what I put on or what we're gonna go with. Um, I'm doing the calendula face cream right now. Oh, it feels so good. So very, very good. Rub those rub those 6 chins out. That way they get nice and flat. Hello, Ashley. Are you doing good? I saw you earlier this morning. I'm so glad you stopped by. I'm so glad all of you stopped by. That was the calendula cream. You'll notice the longer that I leave this kind of set and soak into my skin, that some of the redness that I have is from just all the stuff I've been doing to my body the last few days. But I get the doctors and stuff. But some of it is natural. And you'll see the redness start to fade away, even though parts of it are, from the allergic reaction. The calendula line is amazing. There's so many helpful things that the calendula plant does. It's a marigold. And they grow all of that there in their own company. So it's self-sufficient and all, pretty natural stuff. And it's really good. I'm going to do my garlic, or not. I was talking about the garlic official shampoo that's making my hair grow so long. I'll post a picture of my before and now. And I've actually had the longer parts of my hair trimmed a little bit to kind of still have a little bit of a shape. But yeah, my Roderick is like, I think I need to get my own eyebrow and lash serum, because he uses it on his beard, where he has there's a couple little areas that don't want to grow as fast as the other areas. And girls, it is working. Hello, Miss Quita. How are you, sister? So it's working. This garlic and capixul, or the capixul lash serum, aboriginal serum, is working on Roderick's um, beard where it doesn't grow in very well. I can't see that far away, so I'm gonna use this. Um, and he's like, I'm gonna have to get my own because I don't want to use up yours. I said, well, we'll just use it and get another one whenever. Hi, Kathy, my auntie Kathy. How are you? And Susan, Big Daddy, Mom would come visit. Kiki, I love you. Hey, you guys. So glad you stopped by. I was just telling everybody that this garlic, the garlic and capixul line is so good for growing out your hair. That's why this capixul or lash and eyebrow serum is really good. And I told Roderick where he has spots. Hello, Danny. How are you? He has spots in his beard where it doesn't grow in very good. So he uses it on those spots and it's helping. It's making it grow in. So it's not just for eyelashes and eyebrows. I mean, it works on all hair. It's not just that. And I was telling some girls earlier this morning on another live, I was watching my friend Michelle. She I was telling them that I use my hair growth serum for my flyaways. Like if I was gonna leave my hair up, I'd take these little flyaways and brush them up into my with this, and it helps those grow too. I love you too. Well, I'm live right now. I'm here. Y'all have a wonderful day too, Miss Ruthie. Take care of yourself and be safe. But like I was saying, I love this. It's helping in more than one way. It's helping me and it's helping Roderick. He's using it for other facial hair instead of the facial hair I use it, but it still is working really good. So the lip conditioner, of course, is a given, you guys. You all know already, and I've only been doing this for a very short time, that I love the lip conditioner. This is my second tube, and I think I should have bought two more. So, but it's all good. Um, and let's see. I'm gonna pull out my palettes and let you all know, or look and see what I have, and we are going to decide on what kind of look I'm gonna do today. While this sits into my face, I have got the Pharmacy Makeup Trio. It's white, black, and gray. You could do a look with that one. I have got the Peach Back palette, which is the 3-in-1, one of our 3-in-1 face palettes. And it has the contour, the highlight, and the peach blush, which is super pretty. And you could do a whole face look with this. Like you could make these be your eyeshadow colors and use it as the contour and highlight and everything. So we could do that. And I also have the Boo palette. I also have the Boo palette, which has this really pretty, like a burgundy color, orange, kind kind of burnt orange color and a green color. I have all sorts of other colors. You'll be back. You had surgery yesterday. You gotta lay down. Oh my goodness. What did you have surgery on, Susan? I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for you to feel better and all that for real. Um, there we go. Well, I hope you feel better. I really do. I hope you feel a whole lot better. And yes, get rest. That's what your body needs. That's what your body needs, sister. So you do that. You need that rest. You don't need to be worried with me. I'm gonna do some BB. I'm gonna go ahead and do the BB cream. Get that going while y'all think and see. This is what the container of the BB cream looks like. And that's the box. And I am in light to medium, number 2. And I'm going to use the larger size kabuki brush. Or not kabuki brush, but foundation brush that I got the other day in my box. So I was telling y'all about the how my body, it wasn't a reaction, but how my body reacted to the Mederma shot when I got it yesterday. And I have fibromyalgia, and so like that, that's like related to anything related to your nerves and stuff. That's what I get done. Lumbar and sacral spine. Yes, you need to rest. I know completely. I'm curious to see the black and white and gray palette. Okay, we can do it. We can do that. That'll be good. I put my BB cream on here, and BB cream is buildable, blendable, whatever you want it to be. But I put it on here to put it all over my face, or I can use my hands. Hello, Miss Kathy. Your package is being mailed out today. Roderick has it, and it's probably already at the post office, actually, because he had his appointment earlier. But I'm just going to start where I'm mostly red at, actually. Kind of dab it around. And then just kind of blend it all through my face. And this just kind of makes the blending real seamless and easy. I love how this brush feels. It actually, to me, feels just like a bud, but it's not wet. And it does not, like, oh, some baby hairs, y'all. I'm so happy. It does not, like, pull off as much product. Not to me, it doesn't. Everybody's different. Some people put things on with their hands, just a little bit more. Some people you can do it however you want to, and I do keep a moist bud in here in case I have any, like where I need to kind of blend things out a little bit. See, that lines right up with my face. Once it's on for a minute, it'll even oxidize further. And just really match the tone, even out, and blend in with my skin. Oh, more about my vaccine experience. Thank you for bringing me back to where I was. Okay, so I have fibromyalgia, and that has to do with all things nerves. Well, for whatever reason, my body reacts funny to just about everything. Yeah, just about everything. And I got this, like, I got my shot on my left side because I'm right-handed, and if it was going to hurt, I didn't want my right arm to be hurting because I'm right-handed. So, instead of like being like normal people. I told her I'm allergic to a lot of different kinds of things. The last time that I took a flu shot, I ended up in the hospital with double pneumonia and the flu, and was very, very sick, in the hospital for like a couple months. And so I went through this whole thing. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Went through this whole thing with these nurses and explained to them, that I'm kind of high risk for. So we got some Benadryl on board and took some Tylenol and ibuprofen. But what happened was I got my shot at probably maybe 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes into my wait time, because like everybody else had to wait for 15 minutes after their shot, but anybody that could possibly have a reaction is advised to wait a little bit longer, like 30 minutes or 35 minutes. So they wanted me to wait for 35 minutes. So I waited. I don't have no problem waiting. I'd rather be there where they can help me, instead of, somewhere else, and have Roderick be scared or be driving and have some sort of reaction. So I didn't mind sitting there with them at all. But I got a really, 10 minutes in, I got a burning sensation that went down. I don't know if you've ever had the contrast dye that they use for CAT scans, but it makes you kind of feel like a warm sensation, almost like you're peeing on yourself. So that's what that sensation felt like down my arm. And I was like, so I kind of motioned to the lady because I didn't want to scare. There was like herds of other people just sitting, waiting. I didn't get my nose very good. Y'all always remember to check that. I'm new at this, and I didn't realize until one day I was out and in the sun. Sometimes you see things that you don't see in your lights. Yeah. Make sure you get your noses area, all the noses areas. But back to my story. So I motioned over to her and I said, this hot sensation, like the IV sensation, is going all the way down my arm to my fingertips. And she was looking at me and she was like, well, I'm gonna just take you back here. We're gonna look at the site, make sure that it's not puffy. She was trying to make sure that because when I went, I didn't wear any makeup because I didn't want to cover up any signs or symptoms that somebody would notice and, get me in trouble as far as that goes, because, you need to be able to see a reaction if it's happening. Well, I'm just sitting here. I could just sit and talk and not do all this. I'd be good. I get off. You're allergic. Yeah, I am too. I'm allergic to the contrast dye. There's two different contrast dyes. There's one that they use for CT, and then there's one that they use in an MRI. And the CT contrast is the one I'm allergic to. Well, I found out like 2 days before that I'm now fully allergic to both contrast dyes. I love you too, Danielle. I'm so glad you stopped by. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, newly allergic to stuff that's just, anyway. She takes me back there. She looks. I'm gonna come on the outside of my eyes here because I don't know. That's really bright. With my highlight, I want to come up and draw my mind's eye away from the darkness and come in here to draw that together. Okay, does that make sense? You want to bring that in and this up, right? So then the sensation that I was having went from going down my arm. I went back out and sat down. Went from going down my arm to going up my neck. And it really kind of freaked me out. So I actually got up, which was probably not what I should have done had I been really thinking, because if something's traveling up your spine, there's a possibility it could affect your ability to walk. I just didn't think about that. So I went and talked to her. I walked up to her. I said, I want to sit somewhere where I can sit without my mask on. I'm going to use whatever comes off up here just to kind of highlight a little bit right there. And down my nose. A little bit right there. We're going to use a highlighter I'm going to try to conceal this a little bit better. I'm not real sure. I feel like I have some redness, and I don't know where it came from. But I was supposed to, I didn't want to be out there in front of people having any kind of reaction, is what I was telling them, more or less. She was like, yeah, no problem, just come on back here. And I'm actually going to use my setting spray, which this is not a pharmacy brand of setting spray. This is Morphe setting spray. I don't have, well, actually, I do. I just got it. My bad. The Time Walker from pharmacy. Please forgive me. I'm going to put this on my face. I'm kind of blend this in. Walk it down a little bit. Because I sweat. And when I do this, it just makes it kind of stay better and be all blended together better in the end. Well, it started going up my neck, so I asked if I could go back there and sit somewhere where I wouldn't be out there in front of everybody going through this. And they took me back and set me in a room and let me sit in there without a mask on and everything, because the mask mandate is gone here where I live. So you don't have to wear a mask, but everybody's wearing them, and it's kind of courteous, I guess, to wear a mask. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't, but I had it on, and everybody freaked out because my face got all red, and they didn't know if it was because I was hot or, what was going on with me. So it was just a minor situation. Hello, Beth. How are you? And then after that, it came back up. The sensation that I had in my arm came back up my arm. We took some more Benadryl. It stayed about at my elbow, and then it came back down my neck and stayed about my shoulder for the rest of the night. I took kept some Benadryl on board. Went to bed actually really early because I felt like my body just needed rest. Got up this morning at like, I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock, because we went to bed super early. And I feel okay. And initially when I got up, I feel a little bit like run over by a truck. A little truck run over. Like, baby, get those license plates for me. But now I feel fine. I after I, sat and drank my coffee and sat with Roderick for a little while before he went for his doctor's appointment. I've been feeling fine. You know what I forgot to put on, you guys? For real, I forgot it. The primer. But, thankfully, I mean, you can kind of see where I didn't. It's sitting in my pores. If you wanted me to, I could prove. I'll zoom in on you guys and I can show you the difference. Let's see. Ooh, no, I don't want this to fall. I don't want you all to fall. Okay. Now, you see how that BB cream is sitting in these pores? Right in here. You can see where the color is deeper in the pore than it is on my skin. You see that? You know what I'm going to do? I have a washcloth right here that's wet. And because I just started, I want to show you all. Okay, we got all that off, right? I'm gonna go over it with to get it out of my pores, some of my witch hazel, because I don't want that in my pores, and I didn't notice it until it was too late. So like, I'm up close and personal with you guys, and I can see, and I saw it. I was like, ooh, I missed something. So thank you all for dealing with my... Hello, cat. How are you? I miss seeing your face. I don't know if you're still here. I miss seeing your beautiful face. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of my pores. I have kind of big pores. They're not the biggest I've seen, but I'm going to spray a little mineral water as like a final cleanse or set. I've got my fancy fan. I'm going to fan it so that it goes faster. So I'm taking up all of y'all's time and making y'all late. Like, look, isn't it pretty? A little fancy fan. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I apologize. But I couldn't go forward because I wouldn't feel right about it. That was wrong. It was bad. All right. So we got to play with the fancy fan. We're gonna do quickie. You ready? You guys should have this down pat by now. I'm gonna do a dollop of the Age Reversist eye cream between the fingers, go around in these areas. Oh yeah, right in those areas. See where my skin is crepey? It's actually a lot better than it used to be. I have big smile lines. I don't have big frown lines. A lot of people, I guess I don't frown a lot. They call those the number 11s. Okay, so that was my Age Reversist eye cream. Wonderful product. Some quick calendula. And really, y'all, it doesn't take but just a little bit. Unless you're super, super dry. And this not only moisturizes, but it's a protection. It's a layer of protection. You put clothes on to protect your skin from the cold and from the wind and from the sun and from all that other kind of stuff. And you don't think about, I mean, because you have to have your face showing. I mean, when we put on our masks, you get all broke out and stuff if you don't do good skincare. So it's something that if you're not already practicing some skincare or some protection for your skin, trust me, you want to before you get older, because where you start is where you know, like I didn't start using anything like serious. I used the witch hazel, and I found a face cream at Sally's that was the only kind of face cream that I could use. It was like a Beyond Belief replenishing facial moisturizer. I still have some of it left. That's what it was. And that was the only thing I could use on my face until I found these. I'm just letting this dry, kind of explaining. Go ahead and do the primer. What your primer does is kind of like what happens with the roads. You know, when you have a pothole in the road, they come by with the little truck and they run over it and you know, like fix it so your car can go bump through it. I'm gonna see if I can let y'all see this. See these pores here on my nose? I think I'm close enough. And you rub that primer. It just kind of smooths it all out and allows for your foundation not to set in those fine lines, wrinkles, open pores, everything. I make sure I get it around my mouth so that my lipstick doesn't bleed. All over the forehead, do you see? Just fill in them lines, just blur them out. I am so thankful that I saw that before I got any further, because that was a quick fix. All right, girls. Now that we've got the primer on there, that BB cream's gonna look a whole lot better. And I apologize. If I'm too close, let me know. If you want me to stay this close, I will. It doesn't bother me. You're the one watching, though. I don't want to be like, you see any buggers? No. I need a booger person, though. I haven't hired one yet. You know, for somebody to, you know, like text me or whatever and say, hey, you know, go off camera and get it out of your nose. I need a booger person. So if I have any volunteers, please, you know, put the word out, or however you want to say it. I'm gonna use my little brush that I got again. Do the three little dots is usually what I go for. Sometimes some more, sometimes less. Maybe you guys fell asleep on me. Maybe I'm just so relaxing that you fell asleep. Danielle, did you go to sleep, baby girl? Miss Kathy, you are here. You're the only one I'm seeing. If you're here and I'm not talking to you, it's because I don't know you're here. You are still watching. I'm sorry I had to start over. But that's so much better. I can't not without the primer. If I was doing it here by myself, I'd have took it all off too. So there we go. I am going to scoot out just a little bit. Oh, I turned it all around. Don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Alright, well now you're looking at my ceiling. There we go. That is so much better. All right. Get that eye ready. All right. Something, I'm not real sure. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's all good. I'm so excited about all my new brushes. I don't know what to do first. First, I do know what to do. I'm gonna put on, I'm going to brush my eyebrows with my little spoolie brush here. I'm so excited about how much more, like, I'm actually gonna have to tweeze my eyebrows. I've got hairs growing in places that I wasn't expecting there to be hairs. Because I just don't have, I've never really had eyebrows. Like, I got a rogue one growing over here. I don't even know how it got that way. Go ahead and do these brows. And this is the eyebrow lining pencil in 01. And I don't like too much. I usually just kind of use like a the Capixel stuff on my eyebrows, and it kind of just lightens them up after I put makeup on. Or not lightens them up, but like cleans off the foundation or whatever, and kind of manages them and lets them lay where I put them. But I do every now and then do some brows. Pretty little brow here, pretty little brow there. Try to make them look a little bit like sisters. Looks pretty even. I can't wait until I get a ring light. It'll be so much better lighting. Because like half of my face is white and half of my face is normal. Way back here, you can see me normal. Dim it a little bit. I don't know what to do. All I know is to take that shade off so that I have light. Because when my backlight is on, Lord, y'all, I look like I'm coming from heaven or something. Well, even though Danielle left, I'm still going to go ahead and use the black, white, and gray because she may be back. She might have a phone call or something like that. Now, I love the eye primer. The eye primer gets rid of any, you see my veins right there? And the wafiness. Now, I saw somebody put it on with their fingers, and I liked the way they have ring lights at Walmart. Are you serious? In the makeup area? Where at? They applied this with their finger, and I just liked how it applied better. So that's why I'm applying it with my finger instead of a brush. I think maybe that the heat, which my finger's not that hot right now, but whenever I used it before, it kind of, well, hello, Miss Guire. Miss Joan Guire Black. It's been a while since I've seen you too. Oh, in electronics, by electronics. I have to let Roderick know that. So I put this on here with my fingers instead of a brush because with the heat of the skin of my finger, it just makes it go on the eye primer. It makes it go on better. It does what it's supposed to do better, I believe, than applying it with a brush. But I mean, you can do it either way. Either way, it's going to work. And that is eye primer because you want your colors to pay off. You want your colors to, pop. Wipe that off. I'm going to go ahead and take the other end of this bud and just kind of blend that in there a little bit. Blend that in there a little bit. There we go. My bud started feeling like it wasn't. I mean, it just was feeling not moisturized. Well, I sure will have to look for one in electronics because that'll make everything so much easier, and it'll make me not be afraid that I'm gonna drop y'all every time I move or my leg bumps the desk or whatever. So earlier, one of the ladies said that she wanted to see the black, white, and gray palette. The eye trio that we have. And this eye trio, Lord, I said something all over my books. All over my book. I think it's like $10. Oh no, the trio eye kits are, well, it was for me. Like $11. They're $21.90, and they come in all these colors. There's the black, white, and gray is the one that I'm using, and it's called the Ultimate Smoky. And then we have the Vice Brown or 04. And then there's Vintage Seasons, which I see a lot of beauty influencers use Vintage Seasons. It's very pretty. And Sunset Kiss. I've seen people use that one too. It's very pretty. But I've never really had a good black, and I know it's scary. Scary sometimes to have black colors, but if you don't, step out, then you'll never know. what you have. I was going to try to use all. Trying to figure out the brushes, y'all. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. That's what that's telling me. Timber. Things are flying. There went my samples, y'all. If y'all want samples, just let me know. Good morning. How are you doing, Missy? Dropping every reached over to get my thing and knocked over my samples. I apologize. I am going to use, actually I was going to use a bigger fluffy brush, but I'm going to use a smaller fluffy brush because I want to have a little bit more control over the color that I'm going to be packing on. And I'm going to come right in here. And I can just kind of just go back and forth. There's the key to having a good smoky eye is blending. Blending is going to be your key. And holding the further back on your handle that you hold your brush is going to be a better color, a more airbrushed look. So because I have hooded eyes, I go ahead and I do my crease. There's different ways I do it different to find the perfect way because I tried different ways a lot. I researched different ways to find the way that it works. It's going to work best on my eyes. And I think that really everybody kind of does that in their own way. They find somebody that, you know, vibes with them and they vibe together. So when I open my eye, I want to make sure that I can see that transition color, which barely can see it right now, but I want to see it a little bit more. And that's what you have to think about with hooded eyes. So I go back in with that gray, and I'm going to do it with my eye wide open. I don't want to go past this over here, the tip of your eyebrow with your color too much. You kind of want to stay in those lines so you don't look like you have a black eye or anything, because that's not a kind of look that we're going for at all. I don't think. No, that's not the look I'm going for. I'm so glad that you stopped by, Missy. How is everybody? How's the family? How's everything been going? So now that I can open my eye all the way, all that color is in there, but you only see this little bit. I personally, for my eye shape, like to make, if like a cheat, I guess you could say, kind of like a teardrop shape on my eye to pull the eye up instead of to drag it down. I like to kind of go up and like a little teardrop shape. And I try not to put anything real dark. I mean, I bring this over through my crease because that's my base color. And that's going to blend all my other colors together. But I always want to remember that the motions that I make, I want to go up with everything that I'm doing. I don't want to bring anything down, especially like with your contour and your highlight. So I'm going to go ahead today. Sometimes I do one eye all the way, and sometimes I do step by step each eye. Same. Well, hello, Stacy. How you doing, girl? So now I'm just getting this crease on this side. I was telling the girls that the Trio, where did that book go? Maybe it was the book that fell. Surely not. No, it was my samples. I was right. The Trio eye kit, which I'm using with the gray, black, and white. There's several of them. But they're $21.90. And there's all different colors depending on, you know, what you like, what you're... But if you're an influencer like I am, it's half that price immediately. It's $19.99 to join, and half that price immediately. And some people do, you know, just become a customer with a discount, and within the 3 months spend what they need to spend to stay active. It's really your choice on how you do it. In all reality, it's not, you don't have, nobody's there to tell you what to do. And that's what I like about it. I mean, it's a great sisterhood of people. Sister, brother. There's beauty influencers that are men. They don't necessarily wear makeup. Some of them do. Not all of them. Because we sell men's products. We sell household products. We're about to get into the health and wellness lines are coming out, and I so cannot wait for the health and wellness. I'm like super excited, super duper excited, because I have a new drive, a new, like I want to get healthy. I want to feel better, and I'm excited about that. Excuse me, I want to make sure I don't have any eye buggers. And it sucks poking a dry end of a Q-tip in your eyeball. Unless it's watering and raining already. So I about got that pretty even. Maybe just a little bit up right there. Like so, ladies, like so. Just take your time. Just kind of work the shape that you want in there. Get a little circle motion if you need it. And my eyes are really wavy, and the skin on them is kind of moves around. But if you just take your time and be patient, even with wishy-washy eyelids, you can have something that looks good. You just have to take your time. All right. Now I'm going to get into, I'm going to change the color on my brush. I'm going to use a little bit of a different type of brush now. I'm going to use a brush that people would normally use on probably their eyebrows. It's a little like slanted brush, and it's narrow, very narrow and flat. And I use this because I'm about to play with black, and black can be scary, but I want to stay within my lines, so I make a cheat line. I just do a little bitty dab on either side of this brush, just like that. And then, hello, Miss Renee. And then I come up from my very bottom lash line. Good morning, dear. How's your morning so far? I'm not gonna bring that color all the way across. I'm gonna keep it up in the corner. And I did bring a little bit down here in the lash line just to kind of pull, like tease up towards where we're going. I'm gonna keep both of my little sides on this brush. And then I'm gonna try to use y'all instead of, I'm just gonna take this and keep on going until I'm to where I want that color to stop. And I usually kind of make like a triangle, almost like a fake wing, but not. I don't know how else to explain. Like, I don't know all the proper words, I guess, but you're not watching me because I'm perfect. I know that, because I am far from perfect, ladies. No professional. I'm just going to come across right here a little ways. Bring some of that color here. Kind of darken up this lash line. Got a little fallout there. Normally don't get that. Don't worry, ladies, we can fix it. I'll finish fixing it when I get there. I just kind of want to bring this up here a little bit. Kind of outline that a little. I think that looks pretty cool. Just like a halo a little bit around that edge. So that looks a little bright. I kind of like that. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And it's your face, play on it, you know? I mean, to me, what makeup is to do is to enhance your natural beauty. You know, makes you feel more beautiful. Not to take away from or, I mean, you want to enhance your natural beauty. I don't know any woman that doesn't want to feel beautiful. I just like that little slant that I'm getting right there. I'm going to come up around here a little bit. It makes me excited. I've never done anything like this before, but I kind of like how it looks. And shoot, you saw earlier, if you watched the whole thing, maybe not, you saw earlier, I didn't like something once I got it done. And it was because I noticed I didn't put the primer on. And I could see the foundation sitting in my pores. I was like, oh, that is not okay. I'm going to go ahead before I put the white on there with this how I've got it. And I'm going to blend it out. Just kind of blend it out because I don't want to get too, I don't want it to be too stark of a line, like too harsh of a line. And because I am older and have more mature skin, I don't want to pull too much of this color down under my eye. I want to go ahead and, like, once I get the white on there, I'm going to kind of pull some of that in my final blend. down to the bottom a little bit to pull the colors together. But I just wanted to show you, to, blend that out a little bit. I do know the last time that I'm going to actually use this for my white. The last time that I used the, what is it, girls? The liquid eyeshadow, I wasn't aware that, when it dried down, it kind of stuck wherever you stuck it. Yeah. But we got through it and ended up with a decent look. So that's all that matters. I'm actually going to use this big fluffy end to come in here with this white and brighten up this inner corner some. And finish up my teardrop shape. And help these to blend together. Bring it all the way across here just to kind of make a cohesiveness. It sure is shimmery. The white is the one that I come down over my eyelashes with a little bit to bring some of that color down. And then this is clean. I haven't used it, but I brushed away any over or fallout. So I believe that we've got two pretty blended eyes. For right now, I'm going to leave this where we've got it. Okay. So that was the Eye Palette Trio in white, black, and gray or silver. Sorry, my throat cut out. They cost $21.90, I believe. If you're an influencer, you could get it at half off. But it's a really great product. It has great color payoff. And I'm going to turn this smoky, a little summer. Turn it on its end a little bit. I'm going to put a pop of blue in it. I'm going to wait to do that, but I'm going to do my contour next. My blush and my contour. I use the Peachback palette. And it has your highlight, contour, and blush. I'm going to come in with the contour first. I'll do my contour here. Because I want to pull your eye up. I don't want your eye to go down. Come across this big honking forehead of mine. And this is so far my favorite brush to put the contour on with. And that is this angled brush, this little angle brush. Super soft, really fluffy. But it just kind of lays the way I want it to lay on my face. Where I want the contour to lay, if that makes sense. Hi, Miss Mayfield. Are you busy? Well, I hope you have a good day. If you've got to go. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad you came to see me. Okay. And then I like to come down here. Just kind of wash away these little extra chins that I've got going on. I wonder if I opened up that window, would it make any difference? And then I'm going to come in with my blush. And I'm going to point the point down because I want it to come up. You see? I want it to come up. See that little accent? A little pop of blush. Well, I know you'll be able to see the highlighter for sure. And then I bring a little bit of blush up around your forehead, up around the temple. Just a little, not too much. And then I pinch this down after I've done the contour and the blush. And come down right here from my eyebrow on down to the tip of my nose. What the product is in there should be enough because I'm not wearing like a really dark foundation or anything. I'm going to do a color switch on it. Put it back in here. And then we're going to get some highlights on here. Highlight this face. And where you want to put your highlights is where sun would normally naturally bounce off your face. So if you look, I don't have any highlight, but it's kind of brighter right here than it is anywhere on my face because this light is shining, this bulb is shining so brightly in my face. Do you see? Even without the light, you can see that that's a high point on my face. So that's what you want to find, or that's the areas that you want to highlight. You want to highlight along where you're naturally going to see sun reflect off of your face. Hello, Angela. So glad to see you today. We're just using the Peach Bite palette to put some highlight and contour. And put a little bit down your nose. Shine up that little tip. A little bit in the Cupid's bow. And it doesn't take a lot of product, just a little. You want to always, get your little up bump there. Because that just brings that arch a little bit higher. Just kind of pops it up there a little bit. There we go. And that was the Peach Bite palette. You have your contour, highlight, and your blush. Color switch that out. Now what I'm going to do is, before I put any mascara or eyeliner or lips on, I'm going to take the transparent. Oh, I have something. I have to get it. It's a hair. I have to get it. Hey, Daddy. All right. I'm getting the translucent powder and gonna blend all of this together. Jack is so excited to see his daddy. I love this brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. Michelle gave that to me. I think of her all the time when I use it too. Just blend all this together with that translucent powder. Just set it all in there. Now, I could have gone a whole lot darker with my contour, but, you know, I'm not going to do that. The blush palette, the Peach Bite palette. Do you want to see that? It's got a mirror in it. You have your contour. Hi, Angela Gray. How are you? The Peach Bite palette, let me see. There's a couple different colors in that, too. I wish I knew all my prices, but I don't. And I'm going to be honest with you, I probably won't ever remember completely. Excuse me. Because really, my brain doesn't work that way. Not anymore. I used to remember lots. Okay, the translucent powder that I just used is $14.90. The lip conditioner that I love and like live by is $12.90. And I'm sure I'm getting somewhere close to, if not right on top of. I've looked through this so often, and there's so many times that the times almost run together. You want to come in here and tell Kathy hi? Hi. You want to come say hi to Miss Kathy? Sure, why not? Kathy Fast. Tell her that you mailed off her package.
Oh, you talking to her now?
Yeah, she's on here live.
Oh, here got the information.
Okay.
She's on where? Oh,
she's on my live. Oh. Here's the receipt for your thing. I'll look at it and see if there's any numbers or anything that I need to give to you. It should be there Tuesday. But they said it should be there Tuesday. So let me know, Kathy, okay? But I've got the receipt right here. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Come here, boy.
I don't know why I can't find them.
Come on. You want to be back to sit down? Sit down. You want to sit down? Sit down.
It might be because I'm looking in the wrong place for them. Maybe they're back here with the powder. There it is. Okay, you have the highlighter palette. And each of them are different colors. But they all have like a 3-in-1 kind of thing going on. This is the highlighter palette. And it's $18.90. It's got like a really, really light, translucent-y, the Ace palette, which is 3-in-1, that's $18.90. It's got like the peach, the tan, and like a golden kind of color. And then the Peach Bite is what I just used. Right here. That top one. And the Peach Bite is $19.90. And then the Face Sculpting Palette, which is this one, is $21.90. So they're all pretty, you know, and like I said, if you are an influencer, everything is half off, straight off to begin with. I love the colors you have on your eyes right now. I used the Trio, one of our Trio eye palettes. It's the Ultimate Smoky, and it's $20.90. This is what it looks like. And they're you know, it's a pretty deep, they're deep pans. And it has your, and I've used this palette several times actually. And it's barely got any, I mean, you can see the powder where it's been moved. But with all this payoff and that little bit of product used, it's going to last a pretty good time. Probably until I would need to get a new one, because you're supposed to replace stuff periodically. But the translucent powder just kind of blends everything in, makes all the lines less harsh. And I just really, honestly, I just go over all of this with this. And that's the translucent powder. And it also has a very deep pan. And it's phenomenal. Just kind of blends everything together. Got stuff laying on top of stuff, laying on top of stuff. Now, here comes the fun, you guys. I've got my my double lash extend warming. I'm sitting on it. Look at my little brush. See? Isn't that cool, you guys? This is just, I love this brush. It's called an Eco Tool. My friend Michelle gave me that brush. And I love it. I do. I love it. So I'm going to do this pop of blue after I set my face again. Just a quick little set. I'm not going to pat this one in. Just going to, well, I might pat it a little bit. I got a little wet right there. Woo. Fancy fan. Where is it at? Get the fancy fan. Make you feel special. Special. You gotta make yourself feel special. If you don't, who will? You know? There's nothing bad with feeling special. I'm gonna put this makeup on with you. I'm gonna sit with my Roderick for a little while and probably wash it off right after. I'm gonna let him enjoy the beauty of it. But it's fun. It makes me feel good. And I love the products. They're healthy. Look at this blue, you guys. Look at what this blue is gonna do to my eye. It's gonna change the entire look of the colors I have on my eye. Right now, it is black, gray, or silver, and white. Watch this. It tickles my eyes so much. Look at that. Oh, made my eye water. Don't look at that part. Can you message me? Yeah, you can message me. Anybody can message me. I have a public account. Whether I accept it or not is the whole thing. And if I know you, I'll accept it. Or if somebody...
Big Sexy, you taking me out tonight?
Am I going to take you out tonight?
Look at you.
There's my Roderick, you guys. Here, I want you to be able to see him. There he is. My Roderick. My girls are in here with me.
Oh, okay.
Watching me play with makeup.
I thought you was taking me out on a date.
Oh, I can take you out on a date if that's what you want. But look, ladies, look how that changed the entire... I love you, baby. Y'all, we got a Roderick sighting. She was asking how to order. Oh, you can go to KikiLaneLove.com.
Come on, boy, you come with me.
And that takes you straight to my, that's my domain. It takes you straight to my, and I I can post it, actually, I believe.
Baby.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did. But it's Kiki, Kikilain, like rain, but lane, like a straight and narrow path, and love, LOVE.com. Hi, Brianna. How are you doing today? Thank you. He is handsome, isn't he? Lord, I love that man of mine. Let me come back in here so you guys can see the big difference that this blue makes. Just on the end. Oh. Please don't. Okay, Lord. We're having an accident, y'all. I think I'm an accident waiting to happen today. But look. Do you see that blue? Look at how that changed that whole eye look. You see how that changed it? Yeah, I'm dropping stuff. I'm sorry, baby. I'm okay. Y'all, he came in here to check on me. Everything in here is falling. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to tell him I can get... Yeah, thank you, dear. Yes. But you got to take the space out of the before the .com. There's no spaces in any of it. So just remember that. If that makes sense. But it's Kiki Lain, LAIN. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it again. Kiki, KIKI LAIN love.com. Maybe that'll keep it from falling over. That's gonna make it fall over. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Maybe if I put my book back there. I don't know why things are breaking on me. It makes me sad. Thank you for sharing the love, Miss Brianna. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to try to set this back here. Not sure how. Let's just try not to move the table. And let me get this other eye. But do you see how it turned this blue? This blue turned the black and gray almost into like a sky color. That tickles. So tickly to me. So tickly. The bottom one isn't so tickly. The top one, boy, is super tickly. You just gotta get it in that lash line right there. I'm gonna pull a little bit of it right there. Right there. Kind of in an up motion. Okay. And there we go with that. And I have got, ooh, be thinking about what kind of lips I need. I'm going to do the small one. You could do this either way. Is my comments coming through? I see you now. You are sweet. I'm sorry. Yes, you got it. Perfect. Kathy, I'm sorry. Let me pin this. That way. Thank you so much, babe. That way. There you go. Brianna, yes, I am see you. I am see you. I am see you. You speak Kiki talk? You speak you speak Kiki? Yeah. Y'all welcome to the train ride. Get on, ride the bus. This is the lengthening. I like to do the lengthening first, and then I like to build. Thank you for all the love. Today I've used the BB cream and some contour. I mean, not the contour. I used the Peach Bite palette. Contour, blush, and highlight. I am using Double Lash Extend for my mascara. I use a Shadow Trio. Are you a consultant? Oh, you do jewelry. Awesome. I love jewelry. These are the latest ones that I got from a friend of mine. Actually, she sent them to me. Her name is Michelle. It has this and then the pendant that matches. Super pretty. I think she does plunder. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure. What jewelry do you do? I like this Double Lash Extend because it kind of lets me get in there to those lashes that I barely have. Oh, did you? I love Michelle. I love me some Michelle. She's great. I love paparazzi too. I've gotten several pieces from Michelle. Ooh. Well, I have to make sure. Are we already friends, Brianna? Because if we're not, we need to be friends, and I can come support you too. Might not always be able to buy stuff, but I can. I'm great at supporting and loving people. And that's really what I do this for, is to get the love that I have out there, because I know that I'm here for a reason still. And one thing that always comes back to me, no matter what a situation is that I'm in, is I hear my son's voice telling me, oh, I got a low battery, y'all. I hear my son's voice asking me, Mama, why can't we all just love each other? Because this world was not kind to my child. He had special needs, and people just didn't really always get him. So it was. He faced many difficult things at a very young age. Now here is the other part for the volume building part of the Double Lash Extend, which like thickens instead of like this. Just made them longer, and this is gonna thicken. Get down in that base. Thicken up them lashes. It almost makes me feel like I have false lashes on. This does, because it lets me like build them like I look like I have eyelashes, because I normally don't. Just like if any of y'all know me, I don't have eyebrows either, without some, just for men. If you get some, it's clumping up right there. I'm not sure why. I probably got too much, but I got a fix for that too. You want to try to get down at the base, because you're thickening, you're adding volume right now, and that's where you want to start your volume. So there's that. I am going to take my little comb and comb through my lashes that are over here trying to be too close together. We need some social distancing over here, fellas. All right. I'm going to take this little corner right here. Let's see. Just wipe up a little bit. Okay, ladies. Now all we have left... I know, she's a great woman. I love me some Michelle. It was just her birthday the other day. I'm thinking some like a bright kind of pink lip. What do y'all think? What do y'all feel about it? I think I want a bright pink lip. That looks kind of bright. I'm gonna do 215. It's like a bubblegum kind of pink color. Let's see what this does, ladies. Now remember, I have my lip conditioner on. I'm actually going to put a little bit more on before I put this color on. Oh, that feels so good. You never wear lipstick? Really? Well, I wear a lip pencil like I wear lipstick. That's how I wear lipstick, is a lip pencil. I do have a few of the lipsticks, but this is cheaper and it stays on longer. I know that sounds funny, but this feels like chapstick. So, I mean, I would never try to sell something or ask somebody to do something that I couldn't do myself. Really, honestly, that's the way I've managed people my whole life. Like, I'm willing, if there's hard work to be done, I'm willing to get down in the trenches with you if I'm able. If I'm not, I'm going to figure out how I can help. But yeah, I don't ever ask anybody to do something that I wouldn't do myself. And I couldn't ask somebody to buy a product that I couldn't afford myself. So that's why I do what I do. There's Michelle. Hi, how are you? I was just talking with Brianna about maybe watching some of her lives too. And she was telling me she signed up under you. Congratulations, congratulations. Both of you. My hands are a little shaky today. So please accept my apologies. It's not really that bright, but it's kind of like a pinky natural nude. I don't know. 215. What do y'all think about it? Should I put some else on here? Let's take this hair down. See what we got for a final product, y'all. Let's see what we got. This side. No, maybe this side. Yeah, that better. There we go. And that took, only an hour. It's because I was talking with you guys and everything. Well, and at first I made a mistake and didn't put my primer, which just proves how and very important that you saw that without the primer, this is there it is, VFX Pro primer. Without the primer, it just automatically sinks down into your pores and makes you a dirty girl. That dirt just stays in there. So I had to get it out, and then I used the BB cream, and I used some concealer, double lash extend, translucent setting powder, the lip conditioner. I will always use the lip conditioner. Eyeliner number 6 and lip liner number 215. Ooh. And I have had the Dropsies all morning, and I used the eyebrow and lash serum as part of my preface. I used the Calendula and the Age Reversist eye cream. And for the eyes, I used the Trio palette with the black, gray, and white in them. And that's what we ended up with. I used my setting spray. And I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. I don't have many things planned. I love you, Kathy. Thank you for staying with me. So strong and true, girl. So strong and true. Thank you, Renee and Brianna. If you're watching this or haven't been able to watch the whole time, feel free and watch the replay. If you have any questions that I can answer, I've got books. I can, we can voice chat. We can do whatever you want to do. We can call each other. We can message. Like I said, Kathy, your shipment went out today, and you will have it. I think he said by Tuesday. I believe that's what he said. I have the receipt right here. Estimated delivery date is Tuesday, the 27th. And it's USPS. I have the receipt number and the UFN number. All this mailing stuff is a little bit new to me. Like, I mail things, but I don't mail things. But it's mailed, girl. It's all right here. I'm not going to hold it up there very long because it's got your information on it. And I'm going to put the receipt right here in my folder so that I do not forget. I keep all my receipts, so I'm a paper keeper. Just because that's what you do when you have do your own thing. You have to keep up with your own stuff. I have thoroughly enjoyed being here with you guys, and I thank you so much. I feel that God has blessed us all with another day. It is a little bit chilly here, a little bit cold, but it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and why not try to enjoy it? I love you, Michelle. I'm so excited. I can't wait either. I can't wait for you to just try the products. Now, if the colors that I sent you, I just looked at a couple pictures on your Facebook. If it's not a true match, we can do a color match. But I did try to send you a color that I thought would be close to your color. That's on the foundation that I sent, foundation sample. But yeah, I look forward to working with anybody. Anybody that wants to work with me and get themselves on a new journey. There's so many parts to this. I mean, there's the health and wellness side of it, and I know that we all are trying to be more aware of ourselves and our wellness, and it's just really important that we hold up each other in that process. And that's why I want to be able to be here for people, because people have been here for me in my life, and that's like super duper important to me. That's my why. That's why I'm here. That's why I do what I do. And I want you all to know that I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. You'll probably see me at some point this weekend. I don't have a reason not to come live that I'm aware of. I might even come this evening and tell you guys good night like I did the other day. I could sit and talk and chat with you guys forever, but I don't want to keep you. And if you remember any questions about anything that I've used today, I got my fancy fan right here at the Dollar Tree. See? It's a little fancy fan. You can dry off. When you get hot, you can use it per fan. But it'll set your makeup so you don't have to wait for it. So, really love it. One of my little, I guess, toys. Makes it fun. But yeah, if there's any questions or anything that I can do for you, or you can do for me, or whatever it is, if the Lord puts me on your heart, it says reach out to me, then reach out to me. I probably won't reach out to you because that's not how I do things. I'm not going to track people down or chase them down. If you are interested or want to use these products or sell these products or be a part of changing your life forever, I'm here to help you. I'm your girl. I'll stand with you and behind you all the way. But God bless. Never forget your worth. And never, ever, ever forget to smile, because if it doesn't make your day better, it'll brighten the day of someone else. God bless you all and be well. Goodbye.